play in the dark. It's just going to extinguish your fire.
Let's go, A1. Let's go. Yeah, nigga, we cruise.
How, if you're not...
1 second, class. I don't want to hear any side talking while people are talking. That's very rude. I don't like rude. Thank you.
I think love is anything about Jesus in it, and it's not forced.
Yes, I love that.
Here you go.
Bigwinnn.
My name is Bigwinnn.
Say hey, Bigwinnn.
What's going on? What I'm supposed to be saying?
Love is like.
Oh, love is like, to me, I feel like love is like getting the unconditional love. Like, I feel like love is like what your mom give you that nobody else can give you. The sacrifices, all that. That's what I see love is.
I love that. Why are you so late?
I was,
Me?
me?
Yes, what's your name?
I'm Jay.
Hey, Jay.
Love is what you make.
Okay, like that. Why are you late again? I'm sorry, I didn't catch that. That's all you have to tell me. That's all. Thank you. Don't want to hear it. Okay.
Rubber sheet.
Love that. I want to start with some type.
What do I do when I'm done?
What did you?
You got one?
You have one more time, okay? You are talking. You're gonna go. I'm not going to.
Just, I think hurt more.
Okay, so I'm gonna give you guys scenarios. Y'all let me know what you guys would prefer and why. If you want to answer, you can raise your hand. I don't want anybody to just blurt it out.
She didn't go on too crazy, Chad.
That wants to share, and I want to know your reason. Okay. So would y'all rather somebody that texts y'all all throughout the day, or only sometimes with more in-depth conversations, less conversation? You got what I'm saying? Let me word it right. So do you need the reassurance to text your partner throughout the day, or is it okay to go hours without texting your partner and you still feel comfortable and that's cool too? You know what I'm saying? Yes.
I hate texting.
Hate
Just call me and put it
Okay. Okay. Anybody else?
I go a tad quickly, so I like to text like 24/7.
You do?
Constant updates, yeah.
Okay. Do you feel like that's thorough in your relationship?
Yeah.
Yes, it makes your relationship thorough, texting all day.
Yeah.
Do you get the tone of text all the time? Yeah. Okay.
That's what I was gonna say. Texting all day. I like my space. So
No, I was just watching my next class deal, and I was just trying to make sure everybody can
I'm a person that like my space. So like over texting me, it feels caught up. So I don't feel like alright, like that'll push me away. But sometimes texting could be misconstrued through tone, and if you capitalize something, they think you saying something the wrong way. Not so. I'm not really big on the texting.
Yes.
I like the spaced out and deep conversations to give us time to do what we gotta do in our own lives so that we're still growing. But I do, like, if I like you, I do text a lot though, but that's not healthy for relationships.
It could be healthy if that's what your partner, like, you know, yeah, but you also got to cater to whoever you're choosing to be partners with. If that's what they like and that's what makes them comfortable, I feel like, you know, take that extra step if that's what it requires. My voice is going out more and more. Okay, would y'all rather like a relationship on the internet that is kind of like broadcasted for everybody to see your flaws and mistakes, or off the internet but your partner's like not playing? Like, which one would you rather in your life? A public one or a non-public one?
Non-public, because people could be the reason why y'all break up. People could be speculating stuff that it ain't. Like, especially like a person like you, like a celebrity or something like that. You could just create something and break somebody up over comment or something. So I'd rather privacy.
Private to a certain extent, like, you know, you can post it on the time, guys.
Like post your arms, I post you, or
Like,
post
if you're on a date, like, if you're on a date, or if you get flowers from, like, if I get flowers, I'll put the flowers, I won't post you.
Oh, I don't know how I feel
No, I
about
don't know. I don't
that. Ray, don't even say say nothing. Pick a corner.
You don't like that?
I can't sit in the front.
Absolutely.
I try to be a good student.
What time is my class start? You know.
Four.
Y'all actually had a different class and you skipped another class. That's okay.
Wait, you can't. Yo, Agent Cody. Professor Agent Cody.
If you want to walk out, you can. I don't want this disruption. Y'all can do this any other class. Don't. Right, I actually skipped it. I'm back. Wait, I'm on this class. I'm not really playing our games, baby.
I won't.
That's not the back, Ray.
Ray, do I have to call the dean? Do I need to call Kai? Do I need to call Kai? Get your ass to the back. Sit down. I'm on bell. Hold on.
What? Yeah. I like big crash.
I'm really looking forward to being in my class today.
Crash out there. It's all good. It's all good, nigga. Crash out about that.
W crash out.
If I hear any, okay. I'm just letting you know now. That shit not getting tolerated.
I won't.
So, if you do it again, you will be sent out.
Okay.
Okay. Boom. So I want to get straight to the lessons. Does everybody have paper and pens or no? Or pencils, paper? Everybody have some paper? No? There's only a few pens here. So my strong points for my class, you can just listen while you get paper. I don't want to hear much talking. So love and relationships, for me personally, this subject means a lot because it's one of the most important subjects of all of our lives, love and relationships in general. I think we're all thinking too surface level when it comes to it. So I want to give you guys my input, my take on how I feel about love and relationships in my late 20s. Right. Why are you out there? You're distracting me and I know you're distracting my students. Keep this going. I don't want you being here. I don't want you to be my class. Either you get reported to the dean or you just go. 'Cause you're not even
If I
trying.
got to go,
You
we can't get out here. Kite is not supposed to be here.
Oh my.
You came disruptive hella late.
Okay,
I don't like that. You can be sorry out here. Thank you for your service. God bless you and have a great day. Bye-bye.
I think she mad
Somebody
about
else's
Duke
class
yesterday.
is up.
Yeah.
Okay, I don't want you to have to.
That ass is big, though.
I'm the teacher.
My bad.
You abide by classroom rules and you have it. Therefore, I don't want you to say shit. Goodbye. Thank you. Hi. Oh, there's a lot going on in here. These students are a little rowdy, huh? Does everybody have their paper and pencil? Okay. Oh, Rakai left. Okay. I guess they are too. So, as I was saying, you guys have a paper and pencil in your hand. Please put your name and date on there. My lesson today, more so, like I said in the beginning, is I want to get to love and relationships beneath the surface. I feel like a lot of people look at love and relationships more so in a partner, love, other things other than self. And I feel like at the root of it, it's right here, at the root of it, it has everything to do with how you feel about yourself, self-love, and the relationship you have with yourself. So, for me, I came to that after being in my late 20s. Early 20s, teenage years, I was very much about being validated by my partner, wanting to change a lot about my appearance and how I felt because somebody else made me feel that way. Oh, if he liked, thicker bitches or he's looking at somebody thick, now I want to gain some weight, go in the gym and go hard because I know da-da-da. Or, oh, I see that he like, I would just always pay attention to what they is peeping and then try to change myself. When that got me nowhere fast, like really nowhere fast. I'm jumping around trying to figure out who's gonna love me for me And really, I have to love me for me first so that I can attract people who actually really, really do have that genuine, you know, more beneath the surface level of love, I guess you can say. So on these letters, you guys are gonna write a love letter to yourself. And what that looks like for me is like just seeing how you feel about yourself right now in this moment. Everybody actually got here at Streamer University. As you know, millions of people wanted to be here. I know you guys have to be proud of yourself. I know it sounds corny, it feels corny, but it really is important for you to fuel yourself up with your thoughts, what you say to yourself, how you feel about yourself is very important. This is going to be a love letter to self. You guys are going to write yourself a love letter. Whoever wants to read out loud can. I can go on about my experiences, on and on. If you guys have questions to ask me, you can. I'm kind of going off my curriculum because I am under the weather and I'm just winging it. But ask me anything about love and relationships. This is a letter. I do want you to work on that for at least 5 to 10 minutes. Yeah, I don't know. Yeah. Need a pencil, pen?
Yeah, I can't even.
That shit ain't low, yo.
Relationship with myself looks like. Please. So I changed my hair a lot, got a lot of tattoos. I'm constantly trying to find different ways to, my mom would say, accessorize myself. When all in all, like if I just really know who I am, which now I do, being 29 years old, I do know who I am. I know whose I am, which is the Lord's. God is love. You know, you have to have self-love in order to have any type of relationship with anybody that's going to be thorough and not knocked by any type of noise, comments, any type of, you know, that type of shit. So, I think it's really important to focus on self so that things can grow from there. So take the time out to write these letters to yourself. Tell yourself if you're proud, if you're not, what you're working on, but I would like it all to be positive. I think it takes a lot, and people think it's corny to like talk life and speak life into yourself. It also is really, 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 really important. I find myself in the mirror telling myself you're gonna have a great day. You look beautiful today. I do have to convince myself sometimes of that. I'm not gonna lie. I have hella insecurities. That's just how I am. All my life I've been that way. So I say that to say it's okay to feel the way you feel. Always out of it. You feel sad in a moment, okay, boom, but you're bigger than that. Like, it's not about you for real. It's about like what you could do for others and for the world. You have to look at yourself in a perspective of like, I don't gotta be perfect all the time because nobody's perfect. And like, let me just do and say what's going on in my life because it could possibly help somebody else that's watching, etc., etc. So, I'm really, my voice hurts every time I talk. So just write your love letter yourself. Please put your name and date on it. If you do want to read it to the class, you can. If you don't, that's okay too. I'm going to read all of them. If you want me to read it to my chat later, I am going to read all of the ones from my previous classes. So if you do feel comfortable with Twitch, knowing your love letter yourself, I would love to read it on my Twitch. Other than that, please work on that for a few minutes, and then we're going to move on to the next activity. Thank you very much. Anybody need a paper and pencil? You can definitely come up here. Put your real name and that. If you want me to read it on the chat, and you can put your media name.
Oh, shit.
Do we have time? Yes, we have time. Just one?
Duke coming, Duke coming.
Ooh.
Yeah, fucking man. Shit exploded.
What?
You know you got a
Yeah.
staple to write on your route.
Like what you happy about? Like basically like a love letter to yourself. Like what you proud of? Shit like that. Nothing major though. You should have been paying attention. What was you doing?
Shit, I was paying attention, but I ain't hearing nothing.
Cause you focusing on something else? Same. Ooh.
Yeah, nice.
I already finished, so chat, did y'all see that? Already finished. Damn, you ain't gonna ask.
Like 2-3
Can't
more
use it,
minutes
nigga.
of writing.
Yeah, nigga. Shit. Golly.
Focus your class.
I am focused.
He actually finished.
I finished before you.
Yeah.
Baggy ass jeans.
Please, I don't want, while we're talking about self-love, I don't want to hear none of that. Please.
Sorry. What? Zip it? What are you doing here? I like the blazer. Cool shit. Yeah. Okay.
Does anybody want to read theirs in the class? If it's personal, it's good. Okay. You got me. Come to the front. Please be respectful because this is a very serious thing and I really take it serious. So I feel like if you're in my class, you are going to too. I hear a lot of talking. Just sit out. Go ahead.
All right.
Wow. It's already done. It's already done. Wow. That was beautiful. Anybody else? Yeah. Oh, come. I'm sorry. I'm literally off the list. Here's your hand. We need these waters. Hey.
Gracias. Second one. How was any of that? My fault, chat. I dropped y'all. Damn. He on your body.
We don't do clowns in here. I don't like that.
You already had a content camera.
It's a very serious subject. No, it's okay. I deal with shit like that easily.
Alright. Surely. Hey man, sometimes it's hard, but you a confident ass nigga. Don't let other people dictate how you feel. Remember, you had a purpose before anybody had an opinion. They were saying before, but look at where we at now.
Wow.
Okay, Jalen Hurts.
I love that. That's good. You gotta stick it. Don't worry. I really like that. And you know what? I was watching a little Twitch earlier when Reggie came up to you trying to bust you for your chain. You shitted on him once in a while. Gracefully though. I like, you know, how people try to come at you with different shit and you did it. He couldn't say shit. You quieted him up. I like that. That's the confidence you gotta have. It don't matter what nobody come up to you and say. They can troll you all day. They can say whatever in the comments. As long as you know who you are and you stand on it, it don't matter. It really doesn't matter. Anybody else? Okay, let's switch it up. Okay, let's switch it up. I want to give some examples of relationships up here at the front. You're gonna, either you can volunteer, one guy, one girl, or whatever. Come up, we're gonna give you scenarios. You show me what you would do in that situation, relationship, whatever. Volunteer? Hold on real quick. She said, in order for us to be in a healthy relationship, I feel like you should be able to do your thing, I'll be able to do my thing, and we should be able to know not to cross boundaries, right? Show of hands, who really feels that way in a relationship? That they should be able to do what they, like, do their thing without you sweating them, and then you do your thing without them sweating you, and that's, you know, how it's supposed to go. Yes, yes, everybody show of hands. Who doesn't think that that's realistic? Why?
Because within some relationships, you gotta have like a little bit of control, not too much control though.
Who? Which party or both?
Both.
Both have control?
Both gotta have some control.
So,
Yeah, I would say.
But
Never one over controlling though. It just gotta be equal.
but,
So how is that?
If they,
no,
How is that not controlling though? Like how is it?
But both sides would have it.
yeah, both sides, so it's equal.
one gotta be up over the other.
No, equal.
no, let me hear something from Moon. What do you think?
I disagree with what he just said, because when you have too much control or even a little bit of control in a relationship, that causes resentment from the opposite side.
Everybody said,
Because now,
Okay.
if he starts controlling her, what's gonna happen is she gonna be like, damn, you making me lose my friend. You won't let me go out. All I wanna do is go out. You know I'm coming home to you, so why the fuck would you be worried about that?
That's where
You
they
know what I'm
start.
saying?
okay,
But
And then they're gonna make a diss track.
good.
Now you
You
get
have
it
something
wrong.
to say, go ahead.
But I'm saying, like you said earlier, you said if she go out with her friends and she don't post, that is a big red flag.
No, he specifically said, like, you gonna be posting, you gonna be friendly, so I'm saying, if that makes you uncomfortable, I won't post it.
That's better than her not posting. I ain't gonna lie. If she don't post,
Hold on real quick, let's hear something
But
else.
in a relationship,
she don't post. That's a loser.
Exactly.
And it's like,
Yes,
I gotta over investigate and do all of that. I shouldn't fuck with you because I don't trust you.
That is
So
great.
if I give you a certain boundary, I'm holding you to that. So if
Mm-hmm.
you violate it, that's what you violate. So now you lost that trust. But I'm not going to do nothing. I mean, I'm not going to look at you a certain way if you ain't violate the trust that I already have for you. You know what I'm saying?
1,000%. That was good.
I feel like, you know, to a certain extent, like, it's not going to be really controlling, because if it's for both sides of the party, there has to be, like, a, how would you say, like, a connection or an agreement between each other, because if you guys really want to make it out together, you have to have that, because
Understanding.
if you want to be comfortable with that person forever, that's what it's got to be.
That's very
And
true.
it's not even trying to be, like, controlling, it's just, you know, if you
That's
really
the
love each
term the
other.
world used, but I get what you're saying.
It's boundaries, yo.
I think I understand what Bo is saying and what you're saying. How do you get there? What if you're not there? What if you understand that the control can be a bad thing? But what if you're not there? How do you get there? Communication. But how do you get there?
Okay. I feel comfortable to where she can go. Okay. How would you know? How does she prove that to you? Y'all go home. Have somebody spy on her. Close the door. Yes.
A lot of times it depends on, like, if she want to go out with friends, it depends on where they're going. You know what I'm saying? So if they
Going to the club.
Yeah, if they going to the club, he looking at it as his perspective of probably
What he do in the club.
or his
Exactly.
friends do in the club.
Exactly.
No.
Exactly.
No.
It's not that.
No.
Y'all niggas in the
No,
club
it's
way
niggas. It's
different.
niggas.
Way different.
Yeah.
Yes, right here.
No. The thing is, I don't want you going out and talking to niggas because it's like, why are you talking to me? I got a nigga at home. Like,
Sometimes men come up to us.
when they come to you, I got a nigga. Bye. Walk to the next room.
Thank you.
Sometimes they don't
take rejection.
No.
Call police.
Sometimes they don't push the issues.
Exactly. But
Y'all there, it looks like
I can remote you. If you start talking, just don't say nothing. After you already say, niggas be serious. I
I be with girls that she lit and they take their number and they merge
just
that
because
up.
guys don't take rejection.
Hold on, let me hear what she has to say.
I get what you're saying, and I feel you, but you don't have to be a to everyone. Like, you can respectfully, like, I have a boyfriend and walk away. Like, you don't have to be like, hostile.
Yeah, I don't. They're not gonna lie. She's not going to the club with her friends.
Just let them know, like, you know,
If she's single.
Especially if nigga not
If she's like, if her friend's single.
We don't care. We don't care. Niggas don't care. Niggas don't care.
I don't know about y'all.
Yeah, that's what they be saying. Wait. She asked a good question. Hold on. Shh, quiet class.
I was asking, like, do you consider that being friendly, like, not being a bitch, but just, like, letting them down easy, but still, like, you know.
That's not friendly.
You can just say no, thank you. I got it. That's cool.
One nigga's trying to talk to you, he showed that he's trying to be on your body. Then it's gonna be like, nah, I got a nigga. But if he just having a normal conversation, you can talk, you speak. It's cool.
So you think friendly is, like, more in the driving?
Hell yeah.
Let you know when you want to. That's it.
I agree. I'm not
Explain that, ladies. Zeddy said he's gonna let you know what he wants from you off rip.
Yes.
What does that look like? What does that look like?
Certain niggas gonna keep it a buck and just explain to you like, I want you, I want you, whatever the case may be. Some niggas gonna try to play the long game.
What's the long game sound like?
Can we be friends?
What's the long game?
The long game
Okay,
is you look good, get the follow back and all that, sit themselves and get in the position to look at you until it's over. That's the position. So like, why you following me?
Okay.
Trying to sit yourself in your life. He didn't exist when you do it.
I feel like the looks brings the man to you, and your personality is the key to it. So I feel like, they're coming up to you because you look good, but the conversation it probably won't even be that. So yes, you have a boyfriend, but say like he just asking you like simple questions, or you don't have to be rude, but you don't have to be friendly either. So it's like you shut it down, but
So like, cause like y'all talking about the friendly stuff. So like, if a nigga comes to you, right, like he like, oh, like what's your name? Like say you got a boyfriend, like I got a boyfriend, like men come up to me all the time, like what's your name? I feel like girl, they ask how old are you, like, and then they be like, oh, like can I get your Instagram? Immediately I say I have a boyfriend, like. Me, like, am I supposed to, like, as soon as they come up to me, like, am I supposed to be like, I have a boyfriend, like, am I supposed to be around?
That's what niggas be thinking of, like, don't let a voice come out of his voice before he grab his lips and say, I got a boyfriend, don't talk to me. Like, that's what y'all want me to do. Yeah.
Name, age, why you wanna know? Why you wanna know?
Yeah, no, don't get age. My name's Red, I don't know. I get that. Anybody else want to say? This was a great one. Thank you guys. I want y'all to pass up y'all love letters too. Please.